Uh, Testing, 1 2 1 2 testing. All right, sound looks good. Camera looks good. I look good. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Seven Magic. It's me, David Dunham, your boy. We're a little late. I'm sorry for the delay. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to stream today because the computer's been a little slow. So I apologize if we or have any technical difficulties during the stream, but I promise we'll try and make it as good as possible. But today we are going to be testing for RC Portland. We qualify, and I'm going to be making RC Portland. I don't know if I'm going to be making RC Charlotte. Not that I have an invitation for two, anyways, for this season, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But for now, what we're planning to do for this month is essentially just kind of test all of the decks that I'm interested in for that modern RC. So in the first one, and my primary choice, the deck that I have the most experience with probably is Blue Black Oculus. We've got a really sweet build of it right here. Been working with some of the numbers on it, trying to test it out and see how I like it. And so far, I've kind of liked this build a little bit over the other ones that I've tried. Not anything crazy special. One of the main things I think that we're doing is kind of cutting on consider. We shaved a little bit some considers for to make room for some of the other cards we kind of want to see, because I felt like whenever I had consider, I, especially in the first couple turns, always just ended up playing Undercity or fetching for an Undercity Sewers, and that's essentially consider anyways. So it already feels like I have like 4 consider in the deck with Undercity Sewers and that. I got a copy of Spell Pierce in here. I think that it's like a good fourth force of negation for the mirror match. You know, winning counter spell wars that way, especially being good against the combo decks. Having counter magic on their on our, I guess, like counter magic that we can use on our turn, because force of negation only works on our opponent's turn. A few other things. We're bringing back the Bowmasters. Bowmaster has kind of like been waffling a little bit on whether or not people really like it. I think that Bowmaster should be making a return because of the way that a lot of these decks, like Energy, are playing uh, more draw spells, more Ragavans. They've got like Seasoned Pyromancer, which was one of the big reasons. This card was one of the big reasons why Seasoned Pyromancer saw less play in the last format, because this card just kills it once it hits the battlefield and might get some tokens in the mix, and just becomes a pain. So we're going to play 3 of them here. I'm tempted to have a 4th one, but without the ring being in the format, it's just not like as good against every single deck as it used to be. So we'll just stick with 3. Another spicy little card I'm running is Bitter Triumph. Bitter Triumph is just a way to like be able to kill planeswalkers and big creatures, and I kind of like, in addition to like being having like a 5th discard outlet. Usually Frog is like our only way to discard Oculuses or 3-drops in order to cheat them in with the Unearth. But I kind of like having a 5th one of this, and it being able to kill problematic cards like Grist, and almost every deck has like a hard to deal with card, like a Flip the Johnny, Murktide Regent, flipped Tameo, stuff like that. Bitter Triumph is a good catch-all for that kind of stuff. And if I can discard an Oculus and be able to reanimate it with Unearth, hold up some counter magic in the same turn, I'm pretty happy with that. Mars in the main. Another spicy little card we're running is Bogart Trawler. A lot of these decks are running Graveyard Trespasser. And in conversations that I've kind of had with people that I test this deck with and kind of bounce ideas off of, the Graveyard Trespasser hasn't been amazing. Yo, what's good, Will? What's good, Heart? How you doing, dog? I am. I do feel like it's scrub playing this deck, especially. I think I've already consigned to memory. No, consigned to just being able to just playing whatever good deck is good for Portland. I'm definitely good keeping my eyes open for any spoilers from Aether Drift that might pique my interest too. But we're just going to start off with this. But yeah, like I was saying with Bogart Trawler, I think it's possibly a better version than Graveyard Trespasser. If like being able to answer like the entire graveyard is really good, and since like it happened in like a 20th land in the deck, 20th 21st land, I think it's really important too. It does only tap for black, which is not great for the way this deck is set up, but I think that's still fine because it's just got utility in all matchups where it can just be a land drop if we need it to be. Is that a singular Murktide? Yeah, so like yeah, this is a single Murktide. It's because I wanted to kind of curve off of. It's another reason why we're playing more Bowmasters because a lot of decks are like maining Graveyard Hate, and they're starting to run like Leyline of the Void and stuff like that. And Murktide and Oculuses are just kind of fold to that style of play if that's what people are doing. So I'm trying to like play more threats that I can just like cast and hold up counter magic to protect and kind of win the game off of those. So we just have the one Murktide, kind of like our fifth Oculus. If we draw it, we can still kind of cheat it out on turn 2, playing like fetch land, thought scour, another fetch land. So when you get draws like that, it's still pretty sweet. But I'm not super interested in seeing a whole ton of them. They definitely get awkward when I start drawing these and the Oculuses, and I don't have enough graveyard to fill to play it all. We'll go to the sideboard. Starting running only 3 consigned to memories. No reason. I was just like think that 3 might be fine. 4s, like I haven't played against a ton of what's it called, Tron or the Eldrazi decks, or even Brood combo for that matter. So I kind of shaved 1 because I also wanted to make sure to have enough to bring in against the Death and Taxes deck. I actually kind of really like this card against Black-White Taxes because there's a lot of triggers in that deck. And you being able to 1 mana kind of consign one of their ETB effects or their triggers to flicker stuff, then it's just basically a counter spell. Stern Scolding, kind of the same reason for that deck. That deck is actually like a huge problem. I think that it's kind of like a really sneaky one that people are not really giving a lot of respect to, but every time I play against it, I lose. So I've kind of want to have a little bit more for that matchup. So we got the Stern Scolding, Stat and Energy, of course. Single Mystical Dispute for the mirror match and blue decks. I have a Brazen Borrower in here, kind of as like a sideboard pivot for when my opponent starts putting in Graveyard Hate. If they start putting stuff like Leyline of the Void, Brazen Borrower is great as just like a threat that doesn't rely on the graveyard and one that can just bounce like their hate. So I'm kind of liking it, trying to test it out on the board. It wasn't a main for a little bit, but I think that it being in the sideboard is still just fine. We got our Surgicals, 2 Deluges. I think Deluge is actually the board wipe that I kind of want to go with, especially when I play against the domain decks, when they go like your Leyline of the Guild Pack into the Scion of Draco. This is like one of the only answers that's pretty clean to it, especially if they go like double Draco, then you're just able to kind of catch everything and kill it all. So that's what we get to. Of course, very good against energy, and then now there's some energy decks that actually play the domain package, and this is really good against those. Thoughtseize is a card I'm trying out. I assume I've seen a lot of decks run it. I haven't. This is my first time playing with it in the board. I assume it's for like the combo decks and Eldrazi and for the mirror match. It's like Thoughtseize is always just a solid card. I don't think I'll be disappointed with it. And then the rest is pretty stock. There's Spellbounds or one of Engineered Explosives. So yeah, let's just go ahead and run into a league. As always, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to follow us here on Twitch. Follow us on our socials over here, right above my little head up here, the Southern Magic without the E socials on Twitter. YouTube, TikTok, for as long as TikTok is out, I guess. And we do have a Blue Sky account as well. You can look us up by that same name too. Okay. Just run it up. My Chinese subspy is sad. Maybe we can make a Red Note account. Just get back on that, get on that platform. We have to learn Mandarin, but I think it's okay. They have translators. I took a year of Mandarin when I was in college. Dude, I'm scared of Red Note. Like, I am too. I don't think I'm going to be getting a Red Note account at all. I'm not going to follow that trend. I still have to be careful. Okay. Back in the lab again. We haven't played Moto in a little bit, honestly. Like, especially on this channel, I've been playing a lot of Standard. Yes, I will go first. Yeah, this hand looks pretty good. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Standard. That's funny. Ni hao to you too. My Chinese teacher would be so disappointed with me. I had like the best grades in that class and they just all evaporated. So let's see. I think I don't know what we're going to be playing against. Obviously, we can't tell what they have now that Giganta isn't a thing anymore. We can't just like companion check them. But I think I am. What would I want to have turn one spell pierce? Yeah, there's some instances. We'll just go with a blue to Delta pass. How many beers does it take to forget Mandarin? Completely or just for a day? I don't know. You'll have to. I could answer that, but it would be in like the thousands. Or forest. Oh, halfling. Boo. Can't do anything against that. Might be a problem for our counter magic. So we might be playing against Yogg. Let's go ahead with a sewers trigger. Something good. Not good enough. Do we want to just keep this? I'm not stoked about playing Psychic Frog here. I think I will. I'll put it in the graveyard. Play sewers, hold up one of these counter spells, and then try and. I guess the Harbinger isn't really going to be doing anything. Keep this on top in case I need to kill something. Most likely we'll need to. We'll be able to like play Frog and kill something. Yogg is usually the deck that we play in the when we're like 4-0 and we're trying to get the 5-0 with this deck, and it's like, well, it's just like the hardest deck to beat. Okay, shocking. Please no Yogg. My life, my heart can't take it. Samwise, and it can't be countered. Savage. Ugh. I'm getting cooked. All I can do is just shake my head. Make your food token. Alright, we're getting a push. Let's see. It's still possible that I just want to Harbinger. Be able to play a green card, but maybe we'll be able to keep him. It won't keep him from courting, though. What does this thing do? Sacrifice 3 food. Increase your units to battlefield. Don't think I really want to. I could kill the halfling. don't know if I want to do that right away. Because I also got Viscerous here, so I think we can wait. Just let him go. Alright, so Surveil. I think I'll let him get the Surveil, see how he feels about it. Okay, puts it in the grave. Sylvan Safekeeper. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and kill his Samwise while I'm able to. Get a Swamp to do it. Samwise is one of the main parts of the combo. Hit the cord, boo. One recording for the cat. Okay. Still fine. Yeah, want to put on some music for this.
They killed us slowly, but now we'll be the ones who slay. Think of
All right.
your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been. They're growing old and yet you're still here. Do what I say and you'll see them again. Yes, sir. Diomedes will lead the charge.
We may just be not quite dead. Wait, are we just dead? Actually, yeah, we're just dead. Okay. Well, we tried. Do this. I'm not gonna make him waste his time. Oh, okay. So those are the Scoldings. Possibly the Brazen Borrower. This Grave. No, I'm not trying to waste my time either. I've kind of started this really late, so I really want to get this done. We'll go Surgical, Toxic Deluge. All of these feels kind of good. I don't really want. I'm not like thrilled about that. Thrilled about Force Negation either. Harbinger Disease is another one. I'm like, we could possibly shut down their mana, but we have like so many mana dorks that it's never really going to happen that way. Excuse me. Let's see. And probably some Considers. How many cards is that? The 9. Can put back a Brazen Borrower. It's possible we don't really need that card. Yeah, I think I may be happy with this. Alright, go first. It's decent. I think we'll probably start with Watery Grave. Just play it tapped. Don't think you're gonna play a 2-drop early.
This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. Know that he will grow from a boy to an avenger, one fumed with rage as you're consumed by age.
Okay.
Now you'll have no one left to save. You can say goodbye to.
Alright, what you got for me? He plays? Okay. shop. Okay, just kill the goose. I wanted to just kill this thing with Bitter Triumph. No, just bolt a bird. Depends on what we draw. Ooh, you draw an Oculus, so. Could just hold up Spell Snare. Actually, we can't play both, so I'm going to play Frog first. So next turn that I can get Oculus and then be able to hold up stuff. Okay. Sage you down. Because he won't be playing this. Not that we have anything that he can play this against anyways. Alright. So you got a Grist. Green Suns for 2. Okay, well we couldn't stop that anyways. Okay. Okay. Okay, Fatal Push. We'll start with an attack. That's what he does. No blocks. Discard the Oculus. Hoping to draw another Black Source. Loop me up. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Cast. Yeah, cast it. Okay. I think I'll go ahead and fetch to. We'll get a Shockland. And Fatal Push this thing down. Be able to hold Spell Snare and pass. Is that a good opponent? Yeah, I know. Like asking for a friend. I'll keep the fact that we don't have picture. It's important to kind of like pay attention to which cards you like show to your opponent when you're flipping on these. So whenever I get 2 spells, I definitely try and prioritize like putting a spell underneath it that our opponent can't like count in our graveyard as not being in there. What you got? Tapping stuff and then tapping. Okay, Cauldron. We still just be dead. Nah, I'm just playing. It would be good. Feeling pretty good right now. Nice. And a Bowmaster too. Oh, I think we'll just go ahead and run it out. Just have one less blocker out of the way. Get in an attack. Okay, taking this damage. What are they? Yeah, they should be. Yeah, sometimes you just get like hands like parts like this and it just feels impossible to stop. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play this out. Got life to work with. And he'll spell bomb. What does this just requires? Yeah, it requires 2 mana to create a food. Kind of shear it up with this nil spell bomb. We can't get countered. Get comboed. Excuse me. Alright. Don't matter. Nice. Alright, back to the board. Think this is still good. I still don't think that we need Brazen Borrower. Yeah, kind of like everything that I have. We'll take it. Yeah. Oh, that's a fatal push. But if we don't, we could draw like discard a ton of stuff to the frog, but I'm not too certain of this hand. I'd rather eat a gallon of ranch or a pint of mayonnaise. Definitely a gallon of ranch. Fuck mayonnaise. Not fuck mayonnaise, but I'd rather not. definitely take the ranch. Thanks for keeping the chat spicy, Will, as always. I'm tempted to keep the turn 1 fatal push hand, but the rest of it just feels so bad. A mulligan. That just feels a little better. Keep this. Put back a Bowmaster. Also want to put back a counter spell just in case they start off with Halfling. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay. Start off with a Cauldron Familiar. Good target for my Bowmasters. Alright, second land. Spicy, just like mayonnaise. That's what Josh said. When are y'all going to do that one chip challenge? Or is that, who's doing that one chip challenge? Is that like a group thing that y'all are doing down there in Birmingham? Birthing ritual. Didn't see that one coming. Okay. I think they banned the one. They banned the one shit. No, that's the One Ring. Not quite the same. So come think 30 of them and died? When did that happen? Holy shit. Oh, alright, let him have this trigger. Yeah, I bet he burned the stomach lining. Of course he did. He could have did that with just like 3 of them. They didn't do like 30 of them. Holy crap. Those things should have been banned a long time ago. The fact that you could like buy them in gas stations was just a little much. Alright, let's go ahead and surveil. Surveil, trigger, Oculus. I think I'll put it in the graveyard, yeah. So we get on Earth, we get it back. Go ahead and pass. Alright, land, what do you got? I think we don't really have a way to get rid of this card. Sylvan Safekeeper? I think, you know, I can deal with this one. No, we're not. Yeah, we're not dead from that. I'm happy with this. I'm fine with that. Okay, second this. Yeah, I have to find it. Yeah, I want to see that story. Link the story in the chat. Great one to hear. Okay. We'll go ahead and Surveil. Unearth. Oh, yeah, we'll keep that on top. Okay. Get the swamp. Toxic deluge. This thing can't grow in powder, right? So yeah, 2 should be good enough. Right? This isn't that power either. Okay, yeah. Deluge. We just have to survive next turn. Okay.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself. I can see you. How can you see?
Found a story, but it says he ate 1. Because when he ate at least 10. What? He ate, wait, 1? Doesn't sound right. Man, he must have had some kind of, like, disability or something. I mean, like, eat 1 and then kill himself? That's a little much. That's just evolution taking place. The Darwin putting that hard work in. The one chip challenge, single-handedly growing species. Isn't it cute? Oh, he had a stroke. Oh my god. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That's still tragic to hear no matter what. Am I dead? No, endurance. Endurance. Boo. That's annoying. Yeah. We just have to try and fight against this. Yeah, we really needed that Oculus. They could have did that. I guess they wanted to play around counter magic, which is fair. I wonder if they're gonna find a good 4-drop to get. Hope not. If you find the 4-drops with this thing, then it's gonna be brutal. No. We're dead. Oh, Viscer's here. Okay. You know what? We can live with that. Alright, so another land. Alright, we're gonna definitely play the Spell Bomb. And I think it can sacrifice itself, right? Yeah. So, I wonder if I want to just. If he has Quarter Calling, I kind of don't. I want him to have less cards. Or. Both my sewers. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and play it now. Off the battlefield.
Hey there. We're just travelers.
Yeah, but that's why we haven't done it, because he can't buy them anymore. So not even online. Like, they're not available online at all. Okay, sure. We'll scry. Supposed to keep him from, like, I mean, he can still surveil, obviously. He wanted to keep it on top, too. Yeah, now he's got a choice if he actually wants to draw the card. We're still at 20 life. We've still got a long way to go before we can, like, win this game.
There's been a misunderstanding. We never came here to steal. But now that I see we've done some damage, maybe
Okay, just paying some cost. Hopefully it's something we can actually stern scolding. Okay. For a basic, okay. Let's just scared that we may still have Harbinger. Let's go ahead and get rid of this thing. Island. Stern scolding. This card's so clutch sometimes. Please don't have something else. Have heart. Riot Arbor, of course. 2? No. Oh, okay, green sun for 1. Okay. Okay, getting a goose. Do I actually want to exile here? So let's see. He gets food. Guess the Cauldron Familiar is still going to be in the graveyard, so that's fine. Ritual. Okay, is he actually doing it? This card's very good for these new creature strategies. Like, they don't have to commit anything and they still get like all the advantage. Do I want to? I don't think I actually want to like kill the goose because he may just block with it. This deck doesn't often draw cards, so I think that will do that. See if he wants to just block with the goose. So we'll just take the damage. Still fine with casting this and killing the Riot Arbor before he gets the extra mana. I would do it now, because if he hits Sam, you lose. So if you hit Sam, you mean here? Well, he still doesn't have like a sack outlet, right? Like he needs Sam, he has the Cauldron Familiar and then the sack outlet, right? Well, he's got the Viscera Seer, but no cards in hand. I'm still going to counterspell those. I think if he goes to make a food, that's when I'm going to... Or well... Guess it doesn't matter. Craig's food. Yeah, I'll allow it. I was thinking about like using Spellbomb to exile, but I mean he can just use Cauldron Familiar then. This feels like the same, more of the same. At least this way he'll have this like sack both his food, possibly, and I'll actually be able to draw. I'm just going for a draw. Viscera Seer. Another Viscera Seer. Oh, gross. Okay. So now he just needs to find a Samwise. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and attack first.
But Captain, what do we do with our fallen friends?
Remember them.
We could just cycle the unearth. See what we get. Yeah, let's do that. EE. Okay, we'll take that. I could do it for one. So let's see. How do we do this? Play this on one. I could do it on. So what happens when I do it on two? I lose my bowmasters. I'm able to get rid of the burning ritual. I think we really need to get rid of the Viscera still. I also don't want to get rid of my bowmasters. Then I guess we wait. Okay.
Let's grab the sheep and away we go.
I think I want to do it before end step.
The lessons I taught you. He's still a threat until he's dead. Finish it.
Difficult to say.
No.
Reset the control.
When mercy is a skill more of this world could learn to use. My friend is dead.
Not sure if this is when I need to do it.
We shed, it never dries. Is this what it means to be a warrior of the mind?
Don't.
Hey, Cyclops! When we met, I led with peace. While you fed your
Should have a stop still.
but my
Okay, I'm just going to scry.
remember
I'm gonna let him scry.
not to spare. Remember them. Remember us. Remember me. I'm the reigning king.
Sob grave. Be able to get his Cauldron Familiar back, but I think that's fine. I just want to get rid of the Viscera Seer.
Odysseus!
Okay. How many Viscera Seers? I think I killed. Okay, that's 3 Viscera Seers? I don't know how many Viscera Seers this list runs. Okay. Thought Scour.
Sentimental at best.
Go ahead and use it now.
That's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft. Your dead friends can attest.
Nice.
Put your
Go ahead and attack first.
You're a warrior.
Now we have a path to winning the game.
I don't know where
A real path, at least.
and you failed the test. So now I'm gone. This way, you'll know what your place is. This way, you can't
Okay, exile. Artifact, land, and then 2 of the spells. Trigger.
That's just like you. Why should I be surprised?
Getting Fulgent Familiar.
Unlike you, every time someone dies,
The land, the 2/2.
Daddy got
Tapping for 3. Seeing it for 2. Okay. Could still lose. He's got like another Viscerus. So we've exiled 3 Viscerus here so far. So now we just kind of gotta hope and pray. Okay. Man, this is the first round is like 8:30. Okay, we were still alive. Ooh. Well, we can't use that. Even if we attack, they block. Most likely won't block at all. I may just attack with everything. You could block with like the Cauldron Familiar. They'll block. I'll attack with everything. Okay, we had taken it all. Down to 3. Okay. Now, let's see if we lose. Fatal Push. To combat pretty quickly, so it seems like they're still looking. It's a court. Cena for 3. What is this one? Sacrifice another creature. Regenerate. Okay. Actually, that's it then. Yeah. It's the combo. Get a sack outlet. Boo. Okay, but we tried. We probably should have. We could have probably exiled this. I think that's how it should work that way, where he's just able to combo his scare. Yep. Okay. Well, first one down. Yo, David, man, thanks for the problems, dog. The problem sub, you sub for 5 months, sweet. Unban Yorian, you cowards. That's a hot take. I can't believe you would use your prom sub for that. God, what a waste. Hope you're doing well, man. I'm just doing some practice for Archie Portland. I think that one was close. We should have probably played a little bit more around the Cauldron Familiar Engrave. Because we did have a chance to exile the graveyard when he had the Cauldron Familiar in it. We'll do it. We'll take that L. He did top deck pretty well. Yep, I'll take the play again. No lands, we'll mulligan. It's a one lander, but I think it's keepable. Get back the. I get a Bitter Triumph. May not need that right away. It's Tarn and pass. Surveil land. Was possibly domain. Do I still surveil the Thought Scour? Yeah, I think we still surveil so we can try to hit a second land. Lucky me. Always lucky. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and throw down the frog. Subtlety? That's just rude. So now I'm thinking it's Convoke deck? Or not Convoke, but the, what's that deck called? Rhinos? Cascade. It's Cascade deck. Because we got Force Negation, I'm fine topping this so that we can have a threat on board next turn. Okay. Throw down a frog again. Okay. The ice. Okay. They could not cast that fast enough. She just like, ooh, loading bad. Alright, Force Negation, message was deleted by moderator. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't even see that when you acted fast on that. Yeah, sweet. Cast this. Yeah, take the Spell Snare. We're not going to be using that.
Our journey is almost done. I understand that we're tired. I understand that we're phased. But don't forget how much we've already faced.
Let's see. I'm gonna surveil first to see if we actually want to draw this card. Harbinger of the Seas. We kind of do. Can't lie, I really want this Harbinger. Though we can't play it next turn. Put it on top still. I'm gonna jump this frog. We can guarantee a hit on it. Draw Harbinger. Oh, is there a reason why we want to Thought Scour now? Don't think so. I think we'll just threaten the counter spell. Does he fear counter magic? He should. Boo. No, he doesn't fear counter magic. Okay. Thought Scour. Nice! Nice! Cast. Get this guy out of here. Go ahead and exile the Oculus. So lucky. Better lucky than good. So you did it, yeah. I gave him 3. Savage. Well, don't worry, Will. We're probably still going to loot this deck. This is a pretty bad matchup. See, he's got another Footfalls. We can't even shut him off. God, I wish we could fetch for a... Hopefully we'll draw a black fetch land so we can get our swamp. That'd be convenient. Okay, a push. We may just go ahead and... I'm gonna go ahead and use it now. Go ahead and push this. Get the opportunity to... I think I'm fine with this. Yeah, he does have a plains and 4 lands, so he can still Leyline Binding the Harbinger. I had to dedicate all this mana to it, but I think that's okay. Morgan, what's good, man? Thanks for joining the chat. That's some shit I would do. Stan is in playtesting. Oh, yep, there he is. Oh, ice. Okay. Alright, that's fair. Keep me from getting another draw. Boo. Okay. They could have just fired. I don't think, but they could have. Oh, no, they couldn't because they're obviously, for obvious reasons, they couldn't. And technically, you can still, like, play an Ardent Plea now. If he top decks one. Wait, how much time do we have left on this? 2 more turns on the Footfalls. So basically have to find the counter spell by then. Oh, Scour in the Forest. Yeah, that was just luck. Ice? Alright, fine. I'll just ice down my frog forever. Oh, that's not good. So we have one more turn to draw a counter spell. Don't worry, we'll top deck it. We've been lucky so far.
Wake up. Wake up. Odysseus, they're opening the bag. Wake up.
Oh, what's happening? Lauren revealed. Strong. Gross. You're fine, just grow your frog into a 4/5. Yeah, I can just like grow it past the crashing footfalls. What are they gonna do? I mean, there's plenty they could do. That's for sure. They probably have another ice here. Their third ice? Yeah. Nah, they don't have it. You know what? That's why I love my Magic career by. They don't have it. It's fine. No, they're thinking. Have a heart.
Do you know who I am?
Okay. Alright, still top decking and top decking. Consider. Go ahead and use it now. Let's just use it now. Another Harbinger of the Seas. Guarantee that even if they try and get rid of one, they'd have to have 2 removal spells. Guess this is it does suck if they have subtlety though. I'm gonna top it. I'm still gonna draw. Let's see if he's got subtlety. He's got it. Okay, so now we're insulated against a removal spell against Harbinger. I think we need to have 2. We'll just deal with the footfalls. Like, we can outgrow the psychic. We could grow the psychic frog over them, so that's something. One more turn to grow it. Yeah, they've got one more ice. The way they've drawn, they probably have it in hand. Tempo me out of this game. Ooh. One white. Pardon, please? Yeah, it is. There it is. So they literally never have it. Alright, it's the last crashing footfall. So now we just need to find our main deck EE. If only. We can still outclass these. I guess we've got pretty much no choice but to do so. So pass. We can take 1 hit from these. Or like we can block with a frog and then take 12. I'm not excited about it, but we can do it. It is something that we are able to do. Pitch. 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 Good enough? Nope, it is not. Yeah, nice. Okay. What happened to them not having it, Will? What did you do? You just ruined it. Sag. Oh, it was game 1. Game 2 would be a lot better. So these... I think Thoughtsy's actually pretty good here. Or Deluges. Consigns. And Bomber. No, I'll go with Mystical Dispute. see what we have to board out. Definitely these spell snares. Spell snares can go. Just literally don't do anything. Pushes can go. Winter's still good. Crater Triumph's still okay. The Bowmasters can definitely go. Remember these being bad. We'll bring in the Brazen Borrower. Flies over stuff. Also bounce the Leyline of the Guild pack. Okay, alright. Submit this. Be on the play. Yeah, I think this is okay. We'll keep this. Got counter magic. They may just be you. Well, you like just what is this? Is this your alt account? Bisharp? It is a Pokemon. It does sound like the alt account that you would have. Or is that Bisharp? No, that's Bisharp. Whatever that means. It's close to Bisharp. My selective dyslexia made me read it like that. Okay, surveil. Trigger, keep. Sneak that on top. Free to play this frog now. Yeah, we'll start off with Island. Do they have a mystical dispute of their own? No! Oh, my life. Alright. He's just better. That's okay. We do have counter spells of our own. I think you win this one. Never mind, you lose. That was quick. Just instant karma. Okay, so our turn. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and. Yeah, I'm gonna shock this in. Be able to hold up a lot of stuff. Got their basic. We're cooked now. Time is it? Oh god. We're gonna be up all night playing this league. Surveil. Yeah, we do need the swamp just in case I'm not super excited about taking this top off the main. Well, we did get Harbinger. We'll still do it. Counterspell War. Do you have the fourth? Okay.
We have to go save them. No, we don't. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned.
Another basic. Ardent Plea. The bad thing about playing against this, we can't Blood Moon them out of this half of the game. Oh, what am I doing? Definitely exile. You have another counterspell. Okay. You have an Ardent Plea. You have Exalted. Okay. Decent. They have another Ardent Plea. We can bounce it to their hand. They have the third dispute. You were late on that judgment, so we avoided that. I think they just had everything opposite that you've said. Alright. like so, Lauren Revealed is one of the reasons why I want to like keep Masters in, kind of. She's kind of bad at, like, really bad against everything else. I don't know if I just think the stupid here ardently back to hand, which I'll leave the chat. Leyline binding. I mean, they are just going to be able to play it again. Sure. I think I'll allow it. He's already kind of playing around all of our cards anyways.
Send a message. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep
Sure.
in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hope, you can beat her. Wouldn't you like
Either. No, I'll still force this.
magic? I'll help you conquer her. She can turn you to an animal that'll end up on a plate. She can make you fall in love like you're on your 100th.
Get a 2/2.
Conjure up a monster that'll grind you to the bones. She knows all the ways
Get the surveil.
when you take her on a
On a win con. That's not a win con. Look me up. Nope. Okay. Sure, I'll just play it for deck fitting purposes. Okay, fine. I'll build Rhinos back. I'm surprised you don't already have it. I mean, you've got the cards. Do you have guilds, Leyline in the guild pack and Scion Versus? Or Scion Dracos? If you do, then you basically have the deck. Oh my god, it's a 3/3. We're on a much faster clock than we thought.
And I call this route Holy Moly.
A blade? Sure. I'll allow this. So we can bounce the Flage after he's used up the cards in graveyard. Alright. We need a non-land card. Okay. Alright, we'll take this. We don't have a Rhino, do we? Okay, so we have 2 Rhinos left in the deck. Oh, they shocked this in. Interesting. Okay, it'll be their second red, that's why.
Don't thank me, friend. You very well may die.
Can't just sink this? Let me just, I'll save sync for, no, this is like, helps if I actually get some graveyard hate. Okay, if we get like Bogart Trawler, then we can just exile it. Makes me want to build it too. Yeah. So you and Morgan be on the same deck. It's sweet. My human cards turn into Rhino cards after COVID. Perfect. So we're still on the same clock if we thoughts whether we thought these or not. So we'll go ahead and do it. Let's have like every win call. Guess endurance. No, Brazen Borrower provides. Yeah, Brazen Borrower is the worst. They don't even have like a second green to cast the endurance, but okay. I'll just like head in hands. Alright, I get one more turn. Take it. Where I'll draw the billionth fetch land. Let's go. Win con? Oh, boo. I think we're cooked either way. I'm trying to think about the top deck that we need. I think it kind of has to be a Any other creature. I'm gonna allow this. Because if we find a creature as a blocker, then they're just gonna be able to cast subtlety. Okay, we're good. We're good. Well, actually, you know what? They may not flash in the other card. We'll just sink. He won't do it. Okay, he's doing it. Ew. Alright, O2. Not looking good. We have played like probably some bad matchups. Samwise few. We were kind of close with the Samwise deck. There were probably some decisions we could have made to actually beat that matchup. But okay. You know, Rhinos is getting a little bit more popular though. It's a sweet deck still. Still does okay against the combo decks since it's a force negation deck, and I mean running Scion and Rhinos is just busted and just two really hard threats to deal with. And it gets Flage. I'm tempted to play it myself. That might be the deck we play next week. Try some Rhinos. You're deader than my sex life? Will, I'm sorry. I mean, I feel it. I feel it myself. It makes me, like, it just made me look at my phone. Just like, let me see if I'm still just as dry as before. Okay, not quite. It's just, I gotta respond to people.
Back at home, my wife awaits for me. She's my everything, my Penelope. And she's all my power, but it's been 12 long years, oh, 12 long years since I have seen my wife, and now the god of tides is out to end my life. So I beg you, Circe, grant us mercy and let us puppets
Okay. Man, I'll look back up to this. God. Alright, mulligan. Okay. Keep this. I will... You can find a way to discard this Froculus and get this engraved, but... Being on the draw... Let me just put back the Oculus still. Yeah, we'll put back the Oculus. Late pass. Another domain deck, possibly? Hope it's not the flash deck. Then we may be cooked with these Force of Negations. I kind of clicked past the Surveil Land. That was my B. My B, guys. Alright. This music is distracting me. The goal is to, like, hopefully get past the whole epic soundtrack before this league ends.
friends. Circe's instructions were clear. No matter what we hear,
Oh. It may just be the Orzhov deck.
my comrades.
Yeah, it's definitely... no, not definitely, actually. Actually not sure what we're playing against. Flagstone of Tarkir? Alright, now we're Surveil. Tyler the Creator. I almost considered it. You know what, maybe. It depends on how I feel. If we lose this next one, I'll play Tyler the Creator. Because then I'll know that this isn't working. Just need some Tyler to hype me up. Okay, another Oculus. Still not enough stuff in the graveyard to make it worthwhile. Go ahead and shock this in. Shock it in and be able to actually cast the forces. These forces feel like they're actually going to be live. I'm just not sure how, because I don't know what we're going to be playing against. Aether Vial. Yeah, it's something, sure. We're not going to get any much use out of these force negations otherwise. Bad D&T. D&T is very good right now. It's one of like the better decks in Modern. People like to sleep on it, but I think it's pretty phenomenal. I could... What do I want to play the extra mana for? Let's see, I could... Yeah, I'm gonna play it so that we can possibly next turn, like, play Bitter Triumph to kill something and then unearth. And then hold up Force Negation. Just not gonna play a creature. Frog. Be okay. Still fine. Counterspell. Happy with that. I think he's just got like a bunch of solitudes in hand. It's just like waiting to kill all of our Oculus. Thought Scour. Okay. I could do that. I think I'm going to still wait. Wait for them to jump first. I just refuse to do anything. If we can get another land to hold up a counterspell and cast Oculus, then that'll be perfect. I did get a frog. Another land? Yeah, I'm just sure they just have Solitude to kill our stuff, so... What I'll do is play the frog. Give them something to use it on. What it seems. Behind. Yep, there it is. He's Solitude. Counter 1. Even Interrupter. Oh, God. Well, I couldn't play against that. Okay. I think I'll still discard an Oculus to set up for an Unearth later. Well, at least he didn't have the... what's it called? Ephemerate. Okay, so now we have this. How does this thing becomes plotted? So plot means that I can cast it, or well, this won't. This makes me pay 2 extra. So I want to cast Unearth. Oh, Master. Sure. Solitude. Where's my? Am I not able to? Oh, so I think because it's like I have. If I plot it, I have to cast it on my turn, so it's just countered. That's pretty annoying. Okay. I'm gonna allow it. Okay, so it is going to die. Still. Attack all. Bowmasters. Here's Bowmasters.
How has everything been turned against us?
Ephemerate. Yeah, I had a feeling he was waiting for it. And yeah, exile Fought Scour. Do you have another one? It does, of course. Yeah, it's so good. This deck can be so annoying. Mm. Skilled, powerful mage, yeah, very much so. Alright, I'll have to beat another Oculus. See how he does against us. I'm sure he has the stuff, but can't play around at all. Okay. Let's do that. I kind of don't. Should have. Maybe there's a possibility I could have put the Otawara down, face down, so he didn't guess that we have that. Yeah, I just don't want him getting more advantage from this thing. There's just more serious threats that if he gets down, like if he gets down the what's it called? I can beat these kinda theoretically. I'll allow him to like flicker this again because we can save this hard kill spell for the Overlord of the Baelmerk. I think I'd just much rather do that. Flagstone. Nice. Okay. So we have something to work towards. Yeah, sure. We'll attack. I'm gonna create a clock here. Trigger. Nice. Psychic Frog. We'll flip that here. Alright, sweet. I was like, man, that was close. That was really close. I think we needed to definitely, as soon as we stick a Oculus and with this deck and they just can't get rid of it, starts making an army, and like, we can just come back. Oculus just beats their whole deck. Okay, so we're gonna want the Consigns and the Stern Scoldings. Stern Scoldings, Toxic Deluge, the EE. They do have graveyard synergies, but I'm not sure if I want to have Spell Bomb. Might be too much graveyard hate. So we'll take out Spell Pierce. Of course, is also not perfect. I think I'm fine with cutting it. Cutting the Harbingers, or 2-color deck. I don't know what else. I think we'll cut the Considers again. I'll usually cut Considers pretty often. It's good. Again, we've got like Surveil lands that we just consider. It's just the cantrips always feel so weak whenever you're already drawing more of the cards that you actually want to see. So I'll just go ahead and do it like this. Okay, hand on the draw. Okay, shock. Nice. Got Aether Vial. I'm playing a Surveil land here. Only because like they're usually just going to flash something in anyways. Thoughtseize. Boo. Seal of our bad would leave us with 5 lands in hand, basically. Taking a throw. Oh, okay. So they do respect the graveyard hate. That's good to know. At least for what they have in hand, they respect it. Okay, that's not nothing. I'll play Bloodstainmire and get in, play another Surveil and pass.
Let's cut the charade. You are no wife of mine. You've been trying to take my life this whole time.
Overlord of the Male Merc.
There are packs of you hiding.
So
I know exactly what you are.
I'm gonna cross fingers and just hope he misses here. Just a thing that might just be the best course. Okay, he didn't miss. Definitely didn't miss. Alright, we got a Recruiter of the Guard. Trigger. Okay, he's okay. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. I like being able to get rid of Vial's gonna be pretty good. Just one. Can we do it now? I will just wait. Now we're gonna get one. Please. I guess it just keeps them from getting 2 creatures this turn. I'm fine with that. Okay. Yeah, if they have a handful of like 3 drops and are able to play 2, then it's gonna be brutal. They still get Recruiter of the Guard down. Okay. What are they gonna get? Yeah, Fairy Macabre. Alright. That's gross. So we have to remember they got Fairy Macabre. Another Oculus. Alright, so we'll play this tapped. Oh. And pass. Oh. Take one. I'll never recover. I'm just gonna win a battle of inches until he gets to flips his Bailmerk. Yeah, pass. Another consign doesn't help me. Go play a land and pass. I need to find a way to answer this Overlord.
This is our only way home.
Take one. So we have a few answers to, or three permanent answers to the Overlord. Because I hate to bounce it back to hand. Okay, we can consign this. I'm fine with that. Oh, Black mana. Consign this trigger. This. They already know that we have consign anyway, so, or they know at least we have one. We'll know about both of them. Yeah, we'll go ahead and mill this. Scour. Go ahead and play. Yeah. I'll leave one of these. 6. Oculus. Alright, well, we get one trigger from this thing. It's pretty good. It's just 2 cards we want, though. That's the worst. We'll put down this Deluge. We would much rather have this card, but it's whatever. Alright, consign the memory. Counter the trigger. If you got ephemerate, then so be it. Get a solitude. Okay. Gain some life. Another Ace of Wow. Alright, that one's less threatening. A land. Just play. I think what I'm going to do is pop on his upkeep and play Bowmaster then.
Tell me you did not know that would happen. Say you didn't know how that would end. Look me in the eyes and tell me, Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men. Use your wits to try and say I'm crazy and mad. That this is all some trick that giants have sent. Tell me you did not miss home so painfully bad that you gave up the lives of 6 of our friends. When we fought the Cyclops, you were quick to hatch a plan. And when
Okay.
it was you who left behind no man. But when we saw this monster,
This what I'll do is block with Bowmasters. So we got Solitude back to hand.
then you have forced my hand.
I don't draw cards very often.
You miss your wife so bad you drained the lives of your own crew.
Don't make me fight
Okay, we need a way to enter the solitude now. We still got Fairy Macabre. That doesn't do it.
My brothers, why?
Oh, we could see if he. I'm kind of stumped, honestly. He's always got another way to. You can attack with this, get another card. But does waiting do anything?
The first one we found, it's bursting with cows, just roaming around, begging us to eat. So much meat, and hunger is so heavy.
Hate just opening this Oculus up to just guaranteed destruction.
But here's where we found all these cows to hunt, right in front, and
I'm gonna pass. See if he uses the solitude on something else. I mean, we're not blocking with these, so.
you know it's true.
You don't know that's true. This is the home of the sun.
Maybe this will get him to use it? Okay, it doesn't get him to use it.
If you kill his cattle, who knows what he'll send. This is the home of the sun.
Sure.
But we're so close to home, this can't be where it ends.
Gain some life.
Much longer must I suffer
Please
now?
don't do
Much longer must I push
I need to get
How much longer must I go about my life like this when people die like
Thoughtseize. Well, so we're gonna take the Oculus one way or the other. It's another deck that I'm tempted to play. It's like so good. Show me a card. Toto Foe 2, what up, man? Cheers to you too as well. I wish you came in at a better time. So far, we're 0-2. And in game 2, we won the first game of this match. Okay. I'm still drawing to Toxic Deluge. That's just the hope. So what did they get back with Overlord? They got Orcish Spellmaster. Okay. We do have a spell snare for the Orcish. Oh right, they have Aether Bomb. Oh, we're getting cooked. Can we still? I think we are still. We have one life left if we draw Toxic Deluge minus for 5. Even then, I think we're still feeling the hurt. Oh, he got Haven Interrupter with that. Yeah, that's game. That's GG's. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm tempted to like still have the Graveyard Hate. EE may not be as good as I thought it would be. It didn't feel as great. It's surgical. The problem with surgical is that like it doesn't take the what's it called? It doesn't like they can't like if they use Baelmerk, it doesn't like have a window to actually exile the card they want to return. Spell Snare still feels good. Push those. We'll just bring in like a spell bomb, have more graveyard hate. We could also, you know what, I may take the surgical still. If I can surgical the solitude, it may make like the games a little bit better, or like a little bit more fair if I can actually stick the Oculus. Because most of the time I just can't like stick an Oculus and get advantage from it because of solitudes and him constantly recycling them. So that may actually be pretty good. I'll take this. So, we'll begin to play. It's still a fine hand. Keep it. We have Thought Scours, just in case we need mill like an Oculus, we can reanimate it. And just hope he doesn't have Macabre. Chalk. Pass. Yeah, 11 minutes. These games have been very grindy. Should be, go ahead and use this. Mill me an Oculus? I got a Bowmaster. Well, we did get like a second land. That's fortunate for us. Very fortunate. We'll go ahead and pass here. We'll fill our graveyard up even more if they don't do anything. He likes what he has on top. Keeping it. It's something that we can Stern School think. Okay. Actually, yeah, in response to this trigger, we're gonna Thought Scour. Okay, yeah, just in case we want to keep the card on top, we do. Keep a push on top. We did get an Oculus, that's nice.
It's just me, myself, and I. Stuck in my bedroom, living in this world you left behind. Dreaming of all these
Oh, that hurts. Oh, that really hurts. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, so they're surgicaling our Oculus. Alright, so we still have Murktide, the Bowmasters, and the Frost to help us win. Oh, okay. I don't know all the cards in our hand. All these are pretty bad. I'll just play fetch and pass. And I hope that the frog is good enough. Oh right, I was thinking about it. I was like, where'd I push go? And yeah, they shuffled it away. Elia doesn't do anything right away, but if he gets if he plays Overlord next turn and then flickers it, it's gonna be a nightmare. Two. Yeah, there's Overlord. What's he get? Sanctifier Invect? Oh, we do have the Toxic Deluge, I guess. It does only exile black cards. What did he get back? We got Felia. Okay, so. Alright, so play this. Surveil, trigger. Do we want Odawara? Nah, not really. We'll put them in the graveyard. Could like an actual way to win the game.
When's your tramp of a mother gonna choose a new husband? Why don't you open her room so we can have fun with her?
Don't you dare call my mother a tramp.
What you gonna do about it?
Okay.
Somebody
Guess we'll go ahead and
come and give me a sign.
just let this all happen. We still don't have any. Wait, did we? Hold on. I just realized something. Did he not take all of our Oculus? He surgical the Oculus. He just misclicked? I mean, we'll go ahead and use it then. Oh my god, I can't believe I missed that. How did I miss that? Maybe he took all the ones from the deck and, well, he just like went blind and like completely missed that he like left an Oculus. I guess he can still very macabre. Second surgical? Alright, that's just rude. That's just rude. That's just, yeah, that's just egregious is what that is. Okay. You got me. Sure. Wait, what's he doing? Why does he keep... Okay. I was like, wait, hold on. What's happening? Okay. Alright, yeah, he just kept misclicking his surgicals and thinking that it would just... You have to actually click the card that you're targeting with surgical to exile it. Wow. Well, you know what? We'll take those. He probably could have even like won. He honestly could have won the game still, even without those, because we were struggling a little bit. But we'll take it. All right. Well, so maybe that'll help save our league. We don't start off with a 0-3 right away, which means that we get to keep listening to Epic. Fuck you, Will. I'm not playing Tyler Creator yet. The goal is still to finish the soundtrack before the league. Okay. Stretch. Meat boy stretch. Okay. This deck. So it felt okay. And so far, like, the deck is... I guess the card choices I haven't hated. At least. Like, the sideboarding feels relatively clean. This is not great. Especially around the draw, too. Yeah, we'll mulligan. Worse. Worse. I don't think we can. If that was like a normal land, then that would be good. A multi 4? Yeah, I think we just have to. Just have to have. We can technically like win off a multi 4 if we get the right cards. Let's put this. Yeah, keep this. Sorry, I was thinking that we were playing Arena for a second. Put this back. We may have to just like bet on trying to rub Oculus. Either that or the Bowmaster. If we get another land, like we can get the Oculus down. It's no guarantee that like the deck we play against is like Bowmaster is gonna be good against, so we'll play this. All decks fold to Oculus if they don't answer it. Mm.
I don't know what he's like, but my time with you has been
Is it energy?
the best day of my life, 'cause I got in the fight and I didn't die. I've never felt strong before. You're my
We're gonna concede this, actual. I think I'll be okay with conceding this. I'm just gonna see what they play and then try and get game 2. Play these EE, Stern Scoldings, and the Brazen Borrower. It's a little better. Post, we'll take out the Forces and the Harbingers. Forces, Harbingers, and the Spell Pierce. Not as big of a fan. Put these. I think I'm happy with that. Alright. So, yeah, so play first. Decent hand. Keep this.
Old friend, it's been 10 years since I last.
May just go ahead and shock this Watery Grave. Yeah, I'm gonna shock this. We'll shock this. One drop. Turn scolding this. Land, pass. We're gonna surveil this turn. We should be able to spell snare this next play.
Odysseus, where did you go?
We just don't have a next play. Okay. I'll take that as well. Surveil trigger. Put that in the graveyard. Still want to keep this Bogart Trawler for a guy. Still do it. Yeah, play 3. Psychic Frog. Shocking. Discharge. I think I'm fine with discarding to try and save it. It's gonna suck if they have like the have to discard 2 relatively relevant cards. I think I'll allow it. I think if I had like more cards that I wanted to discard, I think I'd be fine.
7 years she's kept you trapped out of your control. Time can take a heavy toll.
3 for Fable. Okay.
Odie, get away from the ledge.
Another spell snare.
You don't know what I've sacrificed.
Okay. I'll let this go through.
I saw them die, and all I hear are screams.
I'm sorry, we could have like saved the Psychic Frog. Just waited to play it. Then just hold up Counterspell. He likes all of his cards. Taking this on the 12. Do I want to actually counter this? Is the question. I think I'll let it go through. Another counter spell. Yeah, this not being another blue is rough. I mean, we really could have kept the watery grave on top. Okay. Belia. I'll have somebody use this on.
God King, rarely do I ask for favors. Now I'm knocking on your door with hopes to save a friendship with one who's a prisoner far from home. Odysseus.
Divine intervention. Is that what you seek? To untie
Okay.
apprehensions that were placed on that Greek. You are playing with thunder for a man full of shame. But if he's worth the risk of going under.
Another 3. A showdown in the skulls. Even worse.
Each of them that he ought to and I'll release him.
He's gonna draw 4 cards with this.
Apollo!
And just not being a second blue really hurts. I just kept the second blue, or the third blue with the watery grave. Had to mess this one up. Elegant parlor.
What do you say?
Got flayed, static prison.
Bring it.
I'll just pass.
They were trying to do him worse. All he did was reimburse them. Now they'll dread with
I can't really play a threat. He's just in a static prison, whatever I play.
That's true. Release him.
Justice not given is force.
Yeah, so he makes it that. Sunset.
Did you forget they failed to listen?
Sure. I think we're still pretty cooked.
He gets to build a future with those who miss him.
Fine, release him.
Yep. And the flage. Alright, he puts a counter on that, and that's the extra point he needs. We'll go ahead and concede this. Oh, rough stuff. Oh, man. I'm gonna play that last one. I guess we'll play it just to. We may get 50 points out of it, but it's been a rough one. Yo, what up? Thanks for joining the stream. Looking so formal in this RC testing night. Yeah, I had some professional stuff that I had to do earlier, and I've been kind of just like out and about all day and just haven't changed. So I just took off my tie and just had to run it. The goal is to try and finish this league before the Epic Saga finishes, and I think that we may. Since we haven't even reached, I want to say this is Lightning? The Lightning Saga, if I'm not mistaken? This one's tempting, and I'm on the draw. I think I'll take it. We can surveil for a land, and if not, then I'll have consider. Ancient Stirrings. Gonna be drawing. It's drawing, this is gonna be. We're gonna need that second land pretty fast.
He's pretty skilled with words. You can do better than that. He's kind of funny. Never once has he cheated on his wife. Release him.
Alright. Choose wisely. Urza Saga. Okay.
Release him.
He's got Urza Saga from that. There's also the possibility this is hardened scales.
No one beats me. No one wins my game.
Well, we got our second land. That's good. How's Amir treating you? It's not very nicely. It's honestly like I might file a domestic dispute for this. This has been a really rough league. Partially on our part. Even the one we got is because our opponent misplayed and like tried to surgical twice. Tried to surgical our Oculus twice, and he kept forgetting to actually click the Oculus in the graveyard. Okay, Haywire Might. I don't care about this card. It's fine. as a boss. So I was right about this being hardened scales. Fetch. Surveil. Get something good. Discourage garbage. Yeah, the more I'm playing this, the less I'm excited to play it. Okay. So play and pay so that we can hold up Bowmasters. So modular means when this thing, I think when this thing dies, it has to die to put the counters on something else. Let's see, what does this deck run? I don't have time for this. I'm just going to go ahead and use it. He's most likely going to try and use Bowman or try and use Urza Saga on his turn. This maybe I'll use the Bowmasters because I could always like unearth the Bowmasters and deal the damage to something else. Okay. And make it trigger, puts a counter on that. Okay. Attack, see what he does. Yeah, let's through. So we can make another guy. That's most likely what he's going to do. So we should try and find a guy. Try and find like a relevant target for our unearth, I think. I think I'll actually draw this. Whether or not I want to... Yeah, I'll pay the life as well. Hold up a counter spell just in case he does play something. But we can hold Sink into Stupor at least to bounce one of these things. Cage! Boo. I'll take this. Well, now we know we can cycle this thing away. Or it's useless. Of course. Okay. What's this card do? Oh, graft. We count onto something. Alright, so you have enough to Froculus. If he's just gonna be able to outclass it later, which I'm not excited about. May give it one more turn. So I can like sink into Stupor or something. Says I'm still in the same spot, feels like. Could hold up Spell Pierce, but I don't think that there's anything that I'm countering at this point with Spell Pierce that I can't just counter with Force, right? Yeah, I'm gonna take another turn. Yeah, we will force negation this. Spell Pierce. And I'm not casting 2 of these, so I'll just do Oculus. Cannot allow this Walking Ballista. I think I can. I think I really want to like bounce one of these tokens. Grafting both of these onto here. Should definitely ping this boat, this orc. Okay. I think I'm happy with that then. Super. Axel, what up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Mirror seems like it has the biggest target on this back. It definitely does. It still does good though, which is why I'm still kind of have faith in it right now. I've been kind of playing it a little loosely today. I feel there's been some decisions that have not been optimal. Spellsnare's actually not the worst. I'll put it on top. Latest Oculus. Exile. Could exile one, man. Miss that. Is this the top of your list for Portland? Yeah, it pretty much is. I think I'm pretty committed to. If I had to play Portland like this weekend, this would be the deck that I would be most comfortable playing. And right now I'm just trying to figure out the 75. That'll help. Second. Does Gravedigger's Cage stop that? Does it? Players cannot cast spells from graveyard. So isn't it because it's a creature that if it was like a non-creature, would it? I'm so confused. Oh, okay. Well, that's something to know. Okay, well, I guess it stops Oculus, or at least it stopped. And maybe it saw that I had a creature. I don't get that. I kind of am lost with that because I would think that it. So I look at the top 2 cards, right? Look at the top 2 cards in the library. So they do inner. And I guess because it's a creature that I'm attempting to put into the graveyard, that's why it stops it. Man, that's rough. Oh, that's pretty brutal. But the creature should be like hidden. I think that it's seeing that I'm trying to put a manifested creature onto the battlefield, so no matter if it's a creature or not, it's still going to go down. That's what I think is happening. That's the only explanation that I have. Another counter spell. We'll see. I guess we'll see here. We're not trying to do it again. So, well, I guess I can't really experiment with it this time since neither one of these are 9 creatures. I might not have another turn to do it. It's a pause and counter this. Just no funny business. Another ink moth. Oh. Let's see, going to attack. Oh, we got another chance to test it. I'm gonna go ahead and thought scour now. Okay, that's something. Yeah, so leave back. When he tries to put a counter on the ballista, I'll kill it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and discard. Discard Spell Pierce, so it's already dead. Okay, damage to me. Damage to me. Damage to me. Down to 6. Alright, so now we're going to see if it actually works the way it is. Okay, so it does see it like as a creature attempting to enter the battlefield from the library. Confirmed. Grafdigger's Cage. Busted. Of course, they talk like a Ravager. I mean, I'm just dead if he hits with this. It's not like the Oculus is doing anything. What's he doing? I guess if he does commit to this, then I draw a Fatal Push, then it's good. Okay, yeah, he's just taking another turn off to be safe. Let's go ahead and use Thought Scour again. Fun. Fun cards. Fun cards are fun. Okay. Yeah, sure. Graveyard. Grafdigger's Cage confirmed. Good. Oh, I could have countered that. Does that mean he wins no matter what? Yeah, I think he wins no matter what. We weren't looking forward to this game either way, so that's fine. Alright, next. Let's go ahead with the consigns. Stern Scolding's actually pretty good. Liking the Deluges and the EE. Brazen Bar also seems okay. Can't play around modular. What do you not want? Don't want to Spell Pierce. Really don't really think Force Negation's all that great. Harbinger's honestly a little, just kind of decent. It like stops Urza Saga and the Inkmoth Nexus, so that's reason enough to keep it. Wanting these, Spell Snare still good. Still a lot of very good cards. Barbaric Trawler, I don't really use the graveyard that much, so we'll cut that. Man, Grafdigger's Cage though. I don't know how we beat that card. Master still feels okay. I do have like a lot of like 1 toughness cards, but this maybe it's just still not worth it. It's just easily played around. I could shave a poor Inoculus or Unearth. Doesn't feel great though. Could also shave. Do have Consider that I could put in.
You idiot. Can't you see?
I put in one of these Brazen Borrowers instead of a Consider.
Just to beat me.
Okay.
You released my storm when you woke
Alright, so yes. Can't keep that. Mulligan. And I think since we're on the play, we'll keep this.
off that storm.
And I think we're gonna put back the
Or what?
land.
Kill me. Exactly.
Thoughts on Grixis version to play Faithless Looting? I don't know. It definitely like feels like it loses to Graveyard Hate just as hard as this deck does. It may be okay. It hasn't really been doing that well, but that's for sure. And they put up results like it should, so it gives me hesitance. Also makes like Harbinger Disease a lot worse. Like I just can't really play it optimally, and that's one of the reasons why this deck is so good. I mean, good harm skills. You know what I'll do? I'm just gonna put down this Murktide. We're just going to Murktide on 2. They're not gonna have any real good interaction. Okay, good. All spells. Good shit. Play. Just take the risk to Murktide on 2. Guess losing, yeah, to lose Harbinger is pretty rough. That's one of this deck is probably one of the better like Blood Moon decks, which is why it's actually doing pretty decently.
I'm supposed to choose a suitor to wear the crown.
Hopeful, sure.
Said I would choose as soon as I weave this shroud. They don't know that every night,
Hopeful isn't turned on yet, but I'm sure he's calculating a way to turn it on.
'cause I'd rather lie
Cage. Yep.
think they've won, though I never
Cage I can deal with. And hang your back Walker. I just don't have to touch the Walker. And I can bounce it back with Brazen Borrower. Attack 6.
though it was so close to our kingdom, it was far from the norm. Unless, how could it be some kind
Another hardened skills, it's fine.
world is all about to change
Just only worry about very relevant cards. Okay.
by your hands, though I never thought that it would come to this. Just know I'll be here buying you time.
Interesting. I don't think he's flashing in anything, so I'll go ahead and cast Petty Theft on this.
Will be the king, sit down at the throne and rule with me as his queen. Let the arrow fly once you know that your aim is true.
Am I missing something?
Rather die
You have instant speed stuff now? It's white.
best of you, though
So he's got green white in there? Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say I thought I was going to dispatch my Murktide. Think, well, let's get this over. That's when this card dies, right? Okay, yeah.
though I never thought that it would end like this. Just know
Dispatch, haven't heard that one in a long time. I mean, it would certainly be good. I think white is a really good, that's a color that I think a lot of people are thinking of splashing. Even in instead of Grixis, just playing like the white splash for the sideboard options that you get in white. Like the Draenith Magistrate, Stony, well, I guess this deck wouldn't want to play Stony Silence, but like other decks kind of like that. And then Dismember? God, this guy's just a savage. Okay, alright. Man, I really wish I would have got a land. I'm going to continue to attack. There.
Screw this competition. We've been here for hours. None of us can string this. We don't have the power. Screw this damn challenge. No more delays. Can't you guys
Taking 4.
play? Us down while the throne gets colder.
Take it. So we need to push the token that they make with Urza Saga.
Here and now there's a chance for action. Here and now we can take control. Here and
Now the question is, do we want to hold up?
don't you know the prince is not
I think I will go ahead and
diplomatic mission, and I
attack with the Murktide.
backed it down. So I say we gather near the beaches. I say we wait
Play the land and pass.
this ship, we can breach it. Let us leave now. Today we can strike it. Hold him down till the boy stops shaking. Hold him down while I slit his throat.
We do need to kill it now so he can't regenerate it.
Pride is trust, is faith, and
Let's see what he does. So that's on the stack. Let me make another one.
in the great below. When the crown wonders where the prince is, only the ocean and I will
So yeah, we'll go ahead and
deed is done. The queen will
actually he won't. I guess he'll have 1 mana up to do something.
stop us
I'll still get a swamp here.
and then we'll hold her down. All the gate is open. Hold her down. All I get to take
You only need 2 lands there. Yeah, that's about right. It doesn't feel that way. A lot of the times, I'm even like scared that I got this swamp here. I guess like we're kind of past the point where like Harbinger Disease is good enough. We definitely needed it like the last turn to like get rid of the Urza Saga. And now we just kind of have to play this tempo game.
channel the fire inside your soul.
Just deciding what to get.
For 20 years I've suffered every punishment and pain from
Alright, hook me up.
gods and monsters to
He got a. Wait, what did he get from the saga? Did I miss something?
like Troy. Worst of all, I
Oh, he. Did he miss a.
life and hurt my boy.
Did he? I guess he always had this grave diggers, right? I'm a little confused. I guess maybe he missed on the search. Okay, good. We're able to. Yeah, we want to counterspell this so that in case we draw another land, we can hold up Stern Scolding.
In the battle at the edge of the unknown, somewhere in the shadows lurks an agile, deadly foe. We have the advantage, we've the numbers and the might. No, you don't understand it. This man
Take
will live
it.
for every fight.
Okay, we're looking pretty good now. No, this toxic deluge. Okay, go ahead and use it. Minus 3, 4. Yeah, because that's what we need in order to kill the token. Yeah, so minus 4. We'll be able to keep our Murktide that way. Okay. Welcome next. Necro says, yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. I did the math right. We got there. Counting's hard sometimes. Especially against Arctic, especially against this deck. Almost missed the Dark Steel Citadel for a second to make sure. Alright, so now they're at 4. And certainly don't have any haste cards, I don't think. Oh, he could get Swift. He could get the boots. Oh, that would be brutal. No, he can't. No, I was thinking it. It's not the turn to tutor yet. No. Yeah, that's what I missed too. Yeah. Alright. Zabah. I always think this thing has flying. It just like looks like it has flying, right? Like it's. I feel like I'm crazy for that. Am I dead? I guess the Soul Cauldron. So. Soul Cauldron, the Borrower. I guess he's touched, but maybe he's seeing like if he can bounce something, or does it get the? Okay, it doesn't get flying. Okay, I thought for some reason it would gain flying as well. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think there is. He could. Let's see. He's got only 1 mana. He can't dismember it. Yeah, if he's got something, he's got it. I'm just gonna attack. Oh, he can gain flying. That's what I missed. Okay. Yeah, I knew I was missing something. Yeah, I was thinking we could have played the Psychic Frog before. I guess this is still, like, maybe preferable. Okay. So now we can play this. Okay. Not concerned scolding? It is. We'll take it.
All of you who have done me wrong, this will be your fate.
Okay, it's just exiled the card from the graveyard. Alright, that's pretty good. Simply attack. Cast Psychic Frog. Hold up counter spell and pass. That was scary. It was a little scary for a second. I don't know if we could have played around the thing. I guess we could have played like Psychic Frog and then, because that's what I was thinking of, like playing Psychic Frog and then exiling a bunch of stuff from the graveyard before he in case he had a trick, like like if he had Dismember with like a black up to make it too weak to kill him, it would have been good. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. I don't think we missed anything too terribly. We could put in like another art piece of Graveyard Hate instead of the Consider. That may be good for the Soul Cauldron. Yo, God, you have the longest name I think that I've seen in like on Twitch here. Old Card, yo, what up? Thanks for attending. Thanks for joining the stream for the first time. RC Portland is the first weekend of February, so we're putting in work for that. Trying to see if we want to play this or play some other deck. So we're just putting everything through the ringer for right now. We'll go ahead and submit this. Yeah, I do need some graveyard interaction for this deck. This isn't great, even as a one-lander. Maybe if it's a blue-black land, then maybe, but less excited about just this as a one-lander. Play Breach with me. Yeah, I was like, we've been talking about Breach a good bit in the chat. We do recognize that it is like the top, like it's a tier 1 deck now for sure. Keep this. We'll swamp back. So I will be testing it one of these days. Maybe that might be what I play next week so that I can get some reps in, because I have never played that deck before. Or I played Underworld Breach at least, but not that particular version of the deck. Okay, it's the best deck right now for Modern to use. Man, probably between Breach Energy, and this deck, I would say are like some of the best choices in Modern right now, according to the stats. There's some other combo decks and some good archetypes like Eldrazi that are pretty solid as well. What are we doing? I think we're gonna play the land pass. I've been loving it. Breach is obnoxious though. It is pretty obnoxious, but at least like when you win, you win, right? Like it's pretty deterministic for the most part. Welding jar. The cards actually, that card can actually be pretty annoying, but I think I'll allow it. I'll just counter with the other spell that he plays. Sure. I think I'll still allow this. You know, now that I think about it, I may just push this, since I have 2 pushes. Because I could push and then still hold up Consigner Memory. That. Energy, Energy of Obnoxious. Yeah, but there's a lot of obnoxious decks in this format. See how much he cares about this card. Always play 5-color Zoo because of the unbanning meta. Don't know if it's still okay to use it. Yeah, Zoo's still like pretty good. Like that, Zoo has honestly gotten back to where it used to be, where like people are just like splashing it in different archetypes. So there's Zoo Energy, Zoo Rhinos. I've even seen Zoo like Frog Tide, for instance. So lots of Zoo decks. Play this and play push again. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play push now. Yeah, Energy Obnoxious, obviously. Honestly, I hate to say this today. If you crush with Energy, I know you could tune it to be majorly successful. I mean, it's like, and it's a deck that, I mean, if it's the best deck at that time, then I think that it's going to be a pretty good contender. So I'm not completely ignoring it. Let's consign this. Somebody crammed Leyline and Scion in an Omnath shell and 5-0'd with it. Yeah, that's the thing about like Leyline and Scion. Like that with Leyline and the Guild Pack and Scion is just like such a tight package that you can. It's such a small package that like you can just fit it into like any archetype and make it fit, and it'll make your deck like a little less like consistent, but it will make it a whole lot more powerful. Trigger. I may actually put this on top so that I can hold up Stern Scolding and play Harbinger. Okay. This deck is bad, but don't play it. The review of the deck, yeah. I still, even though we did bad in this league, like I'm still saying that this deck is still worth it. Very powerful. Our opponent's got 4 cards in hand. Another welding jar, so we're not healing anything again. I think that's still fine. We're going to be just countering stuff from here on out. Full card trying to learn Blue-Black Oculus. It seems so very hard to play. It is very hard to play. Honestly, like anybody that tells you that it's not hard to play is a madman. Because you have to play like certain matchups and against certain decks very particularly. It's not as easy as just like, you know, it's like a lot of like the counterspell tempo decks where like you have to really know when to deploy your threats against certain matchups and what to prioritize. Like for this instance, yeah, let's go ahead and play. Watery Grave and pass. Yeah, dear. Demir has so many micro decisions. But those, if you're really good at those micro decisions, then that's how this deck wins. Like you just like can really catch people off guard. Yeah, like that micro decision. It still might not be good enough. Like he's still got 2 cards left in hand. So unless we're like top decking, okay, counterspell. All right, that helps a little bit. And clearly, they like whatever 2 cards he has in hand are like real cards. Yeah, he's very skill expressive. Yeah, like playing a deck like this really shows you like your skill with the entire modern format. I think if you can play this deck, you can essentially play whatever deck you want. Because you really have to know just about every deck in Modern in order to really do well with it. I played the Blue-Black Murktide deck before. It was easy for me to play, but when the Oculus version is out, it kind of... Yeah, it does like provide a little bit of more proactivity to this deck that it didn't really have. Where you can like get those cheesy like turn 1 surveil Oculus into the graveyard, then play turn 2... unearth. But that's also why the deck is like much better now. I think if it was solely reliant on being reactive, then it wouldn't be as great. Thanks for the follow, man. We appreciate it so much. Okay, yeah, this is good. So we can now let's go ahead and attack first. Right. Play land, play Oculus. Exile. Okay. And then still be able to hold up counter magic. So now we're sitting back pretty. I prefer knowing how to play a game turn 1. Do we let this? No, we're not gonna let this thing die. It's just too good. All right, good stuff. And as we said, sorry, so we got 50 play points, so it wasn't great. As we said, I think that this is the last song in the epic soundtrack, and we have officially finished a whole league of Blue-Black. That's about the time frame of a whole league of Blue-Black. It's like listening to the entire epic saga. I don't know what this is. This is like a whole nother thing. Nobody cares about California Reaper. Alright, let's go ahead and pause this. Alright, so that was the deck, guys. I felt pretty good playing this. It felt good sideboarding. We didn't end up putting in... I think we put in Saltseeds against like 1 matchup, but didn't draw it. So couldn't really scale how good it was, but everything else felt pretty good. Between the Brazen Borrowers and all that. The game plan in the main deck felt pretty solid. Sideboarded pretty cleanly. I didn't feel like I really missed having more Murktide in the list in any of those games. Really, if we were just drawing any threats, then it was good. and having more like non-graveyard reliant stuff really mattered in a lot of those matchups. Uh, the question is, the Hold Spellbomb better than Surgical Extraction? They're like good in different spots. I think Surgical's like better for like dealing with like combo decks and decks that have like this one, where you're really trying to like snipe like a card that you really need to get rid of. Say like for Titan, like you're normally not going to put in Spellbomb against Titan, but you can put Surgical in for if you put one of their key cards in the graveyard and snipe it out of the deck. You get wins that way. So they kind of operate on different basis. That's why there's like a 1 and 2 split, and that's pretty standard. Yes. Another. Okay, my life, please. It's already 10. Well, it's like 10:22 where I'm at. I've got to get some sleep for work tomorrow because I actually got to go into the office and have a lot of work to catch up on from missing work today. Thanks guys for joining. Again, if you're gonna already, please make sure to follow us on our socials. Follow us on our Discord. There should be a link in the in Twitch somewhere for our Discord. YouTube, Twitter, Blue Sky. I'm not even going to advertise a TikTok until we figure out in the next 6 days. I don't remember when they're getting rid of it. It's somewhere along the line, but just the national day of mourning for TikTok. That'll be the day that we don't have to worry about it. Can't promise that we'll be getting Red Note, and I cannot advise that in the spot that I'm in. Thank you for the response. Good luck. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, little card. Hoping to do well, and we're gonna be figuring out a good list for that weekend, and like honestly keeping an eye out on the spoilers because they will be legal. Like Aether Drift will be legal for that weekend, and that could potentially cause a frenzy because if I'm not mistaken, there may be some energy cards in there. And if energy gets any more cards, I might just need to make sure to practice with that because that deck, they just love giving energy like incidental cards that are just way too good. But okay, we are going to go ahead and call it a night. Let's go ahead and see if you guys have any recommendations for who we should raid. Let me know in the chat. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and take a look and see if there's anybody on that we want to watch. Okay. He's on. Dingo's always on. He's not playing though. What is he doing? Dingo. Oh, okay. He's eating food, so he's not even playing right now. Anybody playing at Moto? A lot of people playing Arena. Some people on Balatro. Could rate somebody playing a fighting game. That's fun. Let's see. Keyword. Trying to find somebody playing modern. Okay. I think we might have found somebody playing modern. Looks like they're playing Mardu Energy. If you guys want to watch some of that. Legacy, Modern Chow. This guy's playing Mill. I'm not rating this guy. That guy can have his Mill. Interesting. This is interesting. He playing like an Esper deck? Rate him. It's got one. Well, it's just got one viewer, and he's like pretty cool. He's playing a really interesting deck. Any recommendations in the chat? Okay, well if not, then we'll go ahead and raid. What's his name? Alberto Gypsy, or Alberto Gypsy. One of the two. Oh, he is Spanish, though. What for her? Somebody we can actually. Unless we have like a really bilingual chat, then I think we'll go ahead and skip. We have to skip him. We'll watch the Mardu Energy guy. Seems cool. The eBiff. Okay. Did I get the name right? Threes. The BFG. All right. Okay, good to go. Well, appreciate it, guys. If you're still on, thanks, and give this guy that we're rating a warm welcome.
Oh man. No, stop, guys. Southern Magic, thank you for the raid. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Am I gonna have to go and unban people? Is that what's gonna happen here? We have to go find and unban people. You guys behave. You guys all behave. It works. Oh my god. That's oh, it's Fork Bolt. Oh shit.